Right, welcome back to another video where I'm going to now explain how to transfer entries from the journal entry now to the suspense account. So I'm going to prepare. Remember, the journal entry was not part of our question. Our question was saying prepare suspense, but you cannot prepare suspense without the journal entry. So these are the journal entry that we did from the previous video. Now let's prepare the suspense account together. Right, suspense account. So in the suspense account, there is debit, there is credit side. Debit, credit side. So normally here we put dollars. We put dollars here. Then debit side, credit side. Right. So suspense account. Remember, this is a temporary account which is prepared whenever the trial balances do not what agree. So in the suspense account, we always start with the balance difference as per trial balance. In other words, when you prepare your trial balance, the debit side maybe was exceeding the credit side by 500. So in the suspense account, we start with that difference of 500, right? So in the suspense account, the difference as per trial balance will be on that side, which is small. So you put the difference on the side which is small. If debit side was smaller than credit side, so the difference as per trial balance will come here. Then if the balance, if the credit side was smaller than the debit side, it means the balance, it will be here, right? So that's what you do when it comes to difference as per trial balance. But some other questions, they don't give you the balance as per trial balance. You yourself, you need to calculate to determine what was the original balance, the difference that caused the trial balance to not what agree. Like this question, as you can see, there is no any difference that was given. So it means it's us, right, who need to calculate the difference of the trial balance. So what are you going to do? So when you do the suspense account, the first thing that you need to do, you do your journal entries like this, right? We are done with our journal entries. Number two, we need to go back to the journal entry now to select those entries that qualifies to be transferred to the suspense account. Remember, it's like you see from these transactions, it's not every transaction that needs to be recorded in the suspense account. In other words, it's not every transaction, it's not every error here that will be recorded in the suspense account. That's the most important part. That one. That's the first thing that you need to understand. It's not every error that will be transferred to suspense account. So which error are we going to transfer? The first thing is to determine errors that you transfer, right? So we are saying which errors are we going to transfer? Those errors with what? With suspense. Those are the only errors that qualifies to be transferred to the suspense account. So let's tick this one. Are we going to transfer it? Yes. Why? Because there's suspense. So yes, this one. What about this one? No, because there's no suspense. What about this one? Yes, because there's suspense. What about this one? No, there's no suspense. What about this one? No, there's no suspense. So according to this journal entry, only two transactions, only two errors. These are the only two errors that we are going to transfer to the suspense. Dolce Tanga, number one. To determine transaction to be transferred to the suspense, like what we did. What are those transactions? How are you going to determine? You just select those transactions with suspense. So it means this one and this one and this one, we don't want to see it here. Right. So for those transactions that qualify to be in the suspense account, how do you record them? So you just let's take this one. There is suspense, right? So which side are we going to record? So what are you, which for you to determine the side, you just need to take note of the side that suspense maintain in that transaction in the journal. And as you can see, this transaction number one, suspense is on debit side, purchase are on credit side. So when you transfer this, you go to the same side. As you can see, suspense is debit side. You also go to the debit side. But when you record the corresponding account, which is purchase. So you write purchase here. How much? Same amount. So what determines the side is the original side that suspense maintain. But when you record it, you record the corresponding account, like what we did. Suspense on debit side, we go also to the debit side, but we record the corresponding account, purchase. Then this one, we agreed we are not going to post. This one, the suspense. On which side? On credit side. So let's go on credit side, right? But we are going to record the corresponding account. Corresponding account, there are two. So there's discount. There's discount allowed how much? 120. There's discount received. Received 120. So is there any other transaction to be recorded in the suspense? No, we are done. So let's balance off our suspense. So remember in the suspense account, there's no balance CD, so it needs to be balanced. So since we don't have difference between our balance, that's our main aim. So it means we are now calculating difference between our balance as the balancing figure. So we are now checking which side is bigger than the other. It's debit side. There is 300. So we balance off with the bigger side, big amount, 300. Right? It was 240, right? So we are now saying 120 plus 120 is what? Is 240. So we are saying 300 minus 120 minus 120. So this will give us 60. So it means the difference as per trial balance was 60. Yeah. So we are done with the suspense. That's how you record the suspense account. So what is important is for you to first select transaction to be recorded in the suspense account, like what we did. How are you going to select? Just select those transactions with suspense. Those without suspense, you don't transfer them to the suspense. Then after that, what are you going to do next? You transfer those ticked transaction to the suspense account. How? You just first check the side that suspense is maintaining the journal entry, like here. When you transfer, record on the same site, all right? But write down the corresponding account. Then after that, you balance off, you get your difference as per trial balance, all right? So this is how your suspense. If this amount is not given, it means it's you who need to determine it. So in this case, I want to just say something. Did you manage to get it correct, suspense or not? Because apparently that element of balancing. But if this amount is there, it means how can you see did you manage to get it correct or not, the suspense account? If you see your suspense account not agreeing, it means you still have work to do. It means somehow, some way, you did some errors because suspense no fana say balance. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. So in our next video, which is tomorrow, we are going to do this part. It's also another. This part is also difficult to most of the students of correcting net profit. So we are going to do it tomorrow in our next video. Thank you very much for your support. Please, guys, don't forget to come and purchase the book. Everything that I'm explaining here is here in the book, and you understand it better, because what you need to understand, to be honest, this thing you are going to yes, you can understand it now whilst I'm saying it, but in 2 days to come, 1 week to come, you are going to forget this. So the only way that you keep on reminding you is the textbook. So once you purchase the textbook, the information will be there in the textbook, and you can easily refer it every day. So please come and purchase the textbook, PDF or the hard copy. Thank you very much. Don't forget to follow my channels, right? My YouTube, my Facebook, my TikTok. Then also, if you are not in the group, come and join our group. It's for free. Thank you very much.